super silly of me. I'm going to try not to pick. I have to keep this pimple patch on, y'all, because one, it's just swollen. And two, I'm going to keep, as much as I be like, stay out your face, ass, keep your hands at your face, keeping everybody else's hands out of my face. When I have a zit, it's just like, I have to touch it. I have to keep like touching it. I don't know if it's a satisfying part of me or I don't even know. But hey, babes, what's going on? I know it's been like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since the last vloggy vlog. So let's talk for a second. First off, if you are new to my channel, hi, how you doing? Welcome. I'm your girl Ash. Come on along this journey with me as we go through life. We're a mom over here, a kind of mom, a millennial mom. I don't know what it is. I've been wanting to make those things true, but I also just take this journey as I work on myself, healing myself, becoming I'm about to say a better person. I'm a great person. Changing my mindset and basically manifesting the life that I deserve. So come on, stick with me for a little bit. Hope you enjoy like this good old video. It's going to be a sit down video, not my normal type of content. I know if you're not new here, you gotta be on the vloggy vlogs. But y'all, honestly, y'all have not been catching these vloggy vlogs because, like, one, y'all know I'm going through life. And even like that, I don't even like want to even say I'm lifing anymore. I like to say that what I feel like I want to start saying is I'm being prepared for my next blessing. God is setting me up for my next blessing. That's what's happening right now. God's setting me up for my next blessing. And right now, he's definitely, I feel like, testing my faith. And if I'm working towards this mindset, then he's like, okay, are you? Well, let's see. So y'all, like, I've been very vulnerable, and I think which is like so crazy because I've been so like vulnerable with y'all, and excuse like what's going on, y'all. Like, we having some girl talk. I mean, like, catch y'all up. We having some girl talk. We done worked it out. Like, y'all, like it's a whole thing for me. Like, my routine, like just really even just caring and loving on myself so much more, whether it be what I'm eating, exercising, moisturizing my skin. Like, I've realized that, like, the type of place that I realize I'm in when I don't even want to, like, feel like I want to moisturize my skin. Anywho, like, so as much as I've been vulnerable, it's been like another part of me that's been ashamed, if I want to just be honest or whatnot, ashamed to even speak about some of the things that I'm going through, which is like so crazy because I know there's, obviously, like, right, like, I ain't gonna say for everybody, but life right now for a lot of people, for the, the statistic people, the ones that are not rich or living wealthy, it's happening for all of us, at this time. I think we all see it. Groceries are high, like everything, like gas, like, this, like, it's since COVID, like, things just have not gotten back right. Even with everybody going back to work, like, it still, like, has not been good for a lot of people. A lot of people are even two two-person homes are living paycheck to paycheck. So I think that really just speaks a lot for even just where America is, or the world, or whatever, if that's what I want to say. But I don't even want to get into that. Y'all know how I can get distracted, but I feel like me vlogging would end up, though I can edit and I can hide, at the same time, it would end up me not necessarily talking, but y'all finding, I guess, yeah, just be honest, y'all find out about things that I don't necessarily want to share. And I didn't say that I want to share because I do want to share, but because there's there's something in me that's a shame that's keeping me from sharing it. And I think that it's like I really don't know who's watching my channel, who's not watching my channel, as far as like who I know. So it's like at the same time, I think that's where it's coming from, them knowing like, yeah, I'm talking about it, but like, yeah, like this is what's like really happening. I feel a ways, y'all, about I'm working to getting past it because I'm here for a reason. But I definitely was feeling a ways about lifting to work every day. And mind you, like I don't just lift myself back and forth to work. I take Journey too. So, what I could be spending on a Lyft ride is a little bit more because I have this, additional stop. And when with the income that I make, there's just there's how houseway houseway. So that, and just feel like I don't have nothing going on, but I feel like just, I don't want to say sad stuff, but I cry a lot. I have cried a lot this year. I feel like this is the most I've cried in a long time, probably since my mom passed. And if it was even crazy, I might not have cried that much but that's because as well, I'm a person who can suppress their feelings. And yeah, I can be a person that will suppress the feelings and not necessarily feel or whatever. So the moments with my mom, that they come at random or whatnot. But this has been one heck of a year. And it's so crazy because it's literally like I'm like I don't know that I've ever been here before. And yeah, I think I might have been in a temporary space of struggle, but it wasn't with 3 kids. I might not have been single, like where I'm at, like financial wise, like yeah, yeah, no, it's been a while since the money that I make now is like the money that I made back in 2010 when I was having Jay, like 2010, 2000, like 2009, 2010, yeah. And I've definitely had jobs that have paid way more money, but so that's basically y'all why I really just haven't been vlogging. And so even with that, like I'm very much into my channel. I still technically want to give y'all because I still feel there's something in me. I keep getting these messages that I need to use my voice. So at the same time, it's like, oh, you don't want to share, buddy. God is telling you need to share. So, yeah, basically that you need to share. I've gotten message over the years that I need to use my voice, that I need to use my voice or whatever or whatnot, which is so crazy because y'all gotta follow my TikTok. Y'all gotta follow my TikTok, and it's so crazy. It's like, why don't I post stuff on TikTok, on here, on YouTube? I really have no idea. But I got the shadow work journal, y'all, and boy, I'm finding things out about myself. At the same time, I'm also struggling to find things about myself because, again, I suppress. So, it's basically like I in situations where I'm going to have to be triggered in order to see certain things or whatever that I'm not able to face when I'm just sitting down with this shadow work journal. And if you know anything about the shadow work journal, it's filled with like fill in the blanks, has some fill in the blanks in there, and it has like just exercises as well that you can do. And the fill in the blanks part is where I was just really struggling, but based on how they word it, some of the words is supposed to trigger you for certain things to come up, but I hate when I get off. Like, it's y'all. So okay, so let me just put this out like this. It's crazy because I as I've been doing this work, I've been realizing, again, finding things out about myself. And it's so crazy how even just talking to my sister, I'll come to terms, and how she'll just say things, and she'll help me, realize things. And that was one thing that, we were talking about, how, as a child, I feel like I was stifled. I feel like I, did not have a voice. And I, for some of us, it's like, oh yeah, back then, none of us had a voice. We were seen and not heard. We were, but I needed to speak up. I needed to be like it. I hate when I can't put the things into words when I need to put them in it. But just know that I realize now it's why I like to talk so much. Why why I just like to talk. And then it's just so crazy because it's like I low key still punish myself as that child for talking. Like, boom, I'll say it to y'all all the time, like, talking too much, let me stop talking, all right, let me, like, no, you don't need to start talking. So what if the video is this long? Because you've spent most of the video just talking and rambling. I mean, granted, you are going to end up talking and rambling, but y'all know, like, literally, I feel like I'd be putting out hour-long vlogs. And I think a lot of times it's just literally just me talking, sitting down in the car, just talking to y'all about, like, just what's going on, having a conversation. I like to talk, y'all. And I'm realizing that my voice, me liking to talk, me feeling like I need to speak up, me feel like I need to be heard, is all drawn from childhood. And it's coming up now, and I'm thankful that it's coming up now in a positive way, and hope, and as well in a way that I can, because, well, let's be clear, it hasn't always come up in an honest way. It hasn't always, when it comes up, it's not always, not honest, but in a good way, I guess I will say. Y'all know I gotta forgive me if it seems like I'm rambling. I literally wrote notes to try to keep on track, but basically, even like with that, my intention, let me get back to that. Realize why I haven't been vlogging. What my intention is going forward is to, even if I'm not putting out a vlog, I am going to at least we'll be doing this. We'll be sitting down and we're gonna be having some girl talk. We're gonna be just catching up or whatever. When I just call it girl talk, because granted, no, I'm not answering questions. I just call it girl talk because when you haven't seen your girls for a minute, you get up and you have girl talk and you catch up. So girl catch up, is that what we want to call it? I don't really know, but that's what we are going to do. Every week, we're going to get back to, we're going to be putting out videos, and it's just like updates on just what happened with me during that week, what's been going on, where I'm at, where I'm feeling. So getting back to, all of that healing and all that blase. This definitely temporary moment of struggle has definitely kept me away, from vlogging. And it's like at the same time, as I was saying, as I continue to do this work on myself and deciding, like, I don't want to be this person who has this negative mindset or who speaks against herself. I want to speak what I want and be able to receive the things that I want. And when things aren't necessarily going how I feel like that they should go, knowing and understanding that everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. Seeing, the blessing, not going into panic mode because I'm faced with things that I feel like I cannot handle, because I can handle it. I'm always being taken care of. Again, for me, manifestation and prayer, it all goes in, it's all in the same realm for me. If you're new and you're hearing me talk about it, because I am a PK, so my base is Christianity, Baptist, but I'm not gonna say I shied away from that, because I'll just say, like, even that I just, if anything, I just don't go to church as often. I wasn't even a person that read the Bible then, necessarily. I'm definitely a person of, like, boom, if I want to listen to gospel music, I'm going to listen to gospel music because I feel like there's something happening right there that I need to get a praise on. If I just, like, whatever. I am very well into meditating and manifesting as well. And look, right here is crystals. Right here are tarot. And that's where I'm at. I'm literally some might call it a witchy Christian, because technically people see this in the older generations, and even in the new, in our generation, consider this to be witchcraft. I'm saying I feel like I'm about to repeat myself, but yeah, I basically, it's like I said, like God is like, okay, like this is, you want to be faithful in me now. Now you basically, you realize that this way wasn't working for you, and now you want to go here. I'll never forget when my mom first got introduced to The Secret. It was like the Secret, right? Yes, The Secret, The Secret. So basically, that's what I'm basically talking about. It was a book, and then I think they had made it into like a little DVD, whatever. My mom was on it years ago. When it first came out, my mom was on it, and it's like so crazy. She had given it to my sister. I remember having the book. I don't remember her giving it to my sister. I remember but Nikki was saying she had given it to her or whatever or whatnot. Either way, fast forward, it's like she was trying to tap into something. She was trying to get. So I realized I really did not even get into this much. So just in case you've never heard of The Secret, basically The Secret was basically teaching you that basically we me and you, sister, brother, cousin, everybody, we all have the power. The power is in our minds. And if we use basically the power of our subconscious mind, we can have anything that we want. I think I did my best to really just summarize that up really quick. Get to where we are now, and now we're here. We're doing that work now so that we can have the life that we want, the life that we deserve, the life that we're asking for. So, yo, so it's literally like, okay, this is where you all right, so we're gonna move here. This is, we realize this isn't working, so we're gonna move to this, or we're gonna work in this. And it's like, okay, we're gonna see how much I ain't gonna say you're willing to sacrifice. I ain't gonna say it's necessarily sacrifice, but how faithful, how trusting you're going to be in me, God, that I got you, that you're taking care of, that I am providing all your needs, even when it doesn't even seem like it. And definitely, for sure, I've definitely been confused. I've definitely not understanding, why sometimes. But again, that's that I ask to be shown. If it's something that I feel like I'm not understanding, I ask for it to be shown to me. And yeah, so it's literally just like yeah. I'm being set up for my next blessing, y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm definitely being set up. So I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay. Do I have my days? Yes. Are things where I want them to be? Not yet, but I know on the back end it's working out. And I even say that because I'm low-key up for promotion at work, which is like bittersweet, because the promotion they're trying to give me, they're the promotion they gave me, they took it from somebody who I have basically formed a work relationship with, I guess, is so so to speak. You have the people that you work with, and you gain a relationship with them. You don't necessarily want to call them friends or whatever or whatnot, but you've gained the bond where you because I just don't use that word friend very real loosely, but form a bond where you won't, every time y'all go on breaks together, and y'all have started to hang out outside, of work, stuff like that or whatever or whatnot. So, it's definitely awkward. It's very, like, we've been playing, everything has been cool, but what happened today definitely I'm a Libra, so I see things both ways. And so when I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, like this does look crazy, but I was never out to take anyone's job. I was never out to get anyone to lose their job, or, whatever. Um, it's so crazy because I started at Burlington and I'm like, hey, he was like, you know, getting into it or whatever. It started off as like a temporary until something, came about. And then as time, went on, I'm like, yo, I can do this. Like, maybe I can work here. Like, I love Burlington. Heck, I like shopping here. It's easy work. Like, I can, what's the word I want to say? It's easy work. If I'm going to be here and if this is what they're going to pay me, I like if I'm gonna be here, I'm too grown. Like I might as well see how I can grow. I didn't see myself being in the position that they're trying to put me in. Heck, I was trying to get on to the floor because I felt like that was something that was more better for me than in the back, and receiving, processing basically, because we're not just processing the clothes, we're processing everything that goes out on that floor, basically. So, it's just been putting me, it just makes things awkward and it makes things weird. And I think as well, they could have just handled it in better taste. They could have just really handled it in better taste. And maybe they handled it the best way that they could handle it. But that's like the bittersweet of it is like, how does y'all, I'm definitely dealing with that, feeling the type of ways, because obviously I don't want nobody feeling like I'm after them, or feeling like I was using them, or like, and even just reminiscing, like, even, the things my mom said, my sister was saying, she's like, you don't know what things need to take place, what things need to happen in order for you to, get the things that you're asking for. And so when I think about that, it's like, God, what? Like, I hope you have something else. I hope you have a better blessing, for this person, because like this, it low key makes me like even rethink like if this is for me. But I feel like really at this, like they want me in the position. The only reason why I haven't officially taken this because they're not offering enough money, and at this point they are. HR is not willing to push, but it sounds like the manager, the store manager, stuff like that are really pushing to try to get that worked out for me. So it's, y'all, that it's just tough a situation. Granted, it's just one person, but as well, it's me. Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. That part is tough, y'all. So that's what mainly basically, been going on. I'm good. I, just try to stay on the up and up, trying to stay positive. I continue to do, my work every day. Like changing your mindset is not easy work. It is constant daily work to be mindful of your thoughts. And if those thoughts of lack or of negative, do come up, for you to quick and try to put that, into, a turnaround. What I'm feeding my mind. It's a lot. And low-key, it's like, I started doing like affirmations, like that's like a somewhat of a trending thing right now, and I'm just getting frustrated. I'm like, I'm not even seeing this happen even on a little bit, but technically I am. The promotion, the more money, that's things happening on the end, despite what's happening in my face and the reality for it to get there. And who knows, they might end up saying, hey, put her here. I really don't know. I really don't, because at the end of the day, I don't really don't know what this gonna look like. They very well might decline and be like, hey, yeah, no, we unfortunately, this person's tried, this person tried. There's nothing more that we can do. We can only give you this, or no, they're only saying, boom, they're going to give you this, which is, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not taking that. So you just never know, y'all. You just never know. But I don't want to make this all long and even more drawn out. I feel like I've definitely given y'all enough. As well, as much as I'm over here like, girl, you over here talking. I'm using the back face camera, so I don't know how long I've been talking, but at the same time, I know I've been putting more videos and pictures on my phone, and I know I don't have that much storage to be making long videos. Because y'all, but you know what, y'all, what I need to figure out though, for real, is I have Bluetooth on the camera. I need to figure out what that Bluetooth actually does. If I can record and somehow get that to my phone on, you know, on the, what's the name, instant, no, because then again, we're going to figure it out, y'all. I can't even edit on the iPad no more. The girls have officially, between Journey and then Jada accidentally dropping it, the iPad is done. I got to get the whole screen fixed, like all that good stuff. Everybody is doing good. Journey is like officially about to be, no, let me tell you about your niece. She is about to be, they basically telling me that she basically fully on potty trained at school, send her underwear, and they just put the pull-ups on at nap time. But Journey putting on a whole on, like, has a whole on fit here at home. Give us hell about getting on the pot at home. We have to make her, like, literally bend her knees sometimes to make her actually sit. Yes, y'all, we go in there. Jada, I think I might have told y'all that Jada is not dancing no more. She's not doing a major at dancing, but we got a cheerleader on our hands. She literally had tryouts last week, and then she found out on Friday that she did make the team. So that's that. So that's another don't think about it like that, Ashley. Everything's gonna work out naturally. You know, she has games, she has to be at practices, you know, and she has a whole nother father. You have support, and that's where we leave it, y'all. This is what I do all day, is when the thoughts come, I have to, because we're gonna talk about it. But we're gonna talk about it because basically, like, right now, I had like thoughts like how that's gonna work out, and I'm not gonna sit here and say like it hasn't been thoughts, you know, as I knew she was gonna make the team. So obviously I was preparing, like, okay, how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna work, but instead of basically, I try not to get into the I don't know. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I speak what I want, which is, boom, I am able, you know, Jada has, you know, transportation back and forth. Jada, you know, whatever. I am supported. We have people who will help us. Like, that's even what I mean there, in turning those negative thoughts and worry into positives or whatnot. So just come on, y'all. Just come on. Follow and come on this journey here with me. And yeah, I always feel like so awkward. Like, why do I feel like awkward? Y'all, oh, we had a nice little chat. Feel free to send me some love, some words. I haven't talked to y'all in the comments down below. I love y'all. And if anybody's going through it, it's temporary, baby. It's temporary. It's gonna start here though. One is it's gonna start with you, and as well as it's gonna start up here. You got this. And I'm gonna talk to y'all next week or later. We're gonna see what my son wants, as he back here being awkward, standing back here as he watches me talk to the back of my phone. What, yo?